Haley Fannin, and I'm the Reference and Instruction Librarian at the University of Pikeville's Frank M. Lear Library. Today, I'd like to talk to you about how to navigate the library webpage. So first, let's get there. From any of these UPike pages, you can scroll down to the very bottom of the page, and you'll find a section that has helpful links. So links to Canvas, links to webmail. Library Services is 4 up from the bottom. Clicking on that is going to bring you to this Library Services page. The first thing I'd like to show you are some ways that you can reach out and get help from the folks at the library if you ever have questions or need help with research. And so the first here is email a librarian. That sounds like you're going to get just one librarian, but it goes out to all of us who work here. There's also a number that you can text your questions to from your phone. That goes out to all of us as well. This Alera main number rings out at the front desk. And then we also have this new chat bot. His name is Alec. So you can chat with Alec, and there are options within here as well where you can chat with a live librarian. I'm going to tell Alec I don't need help right now. Another way is to come and talk to us in person, so you can see our hours here. Most weeknights we are open until midnight. The next thing that I will talk to you about is our catalog. So our catalog is going to let you see the books that we have both electronically and in print. You can also see articles and videos now through the catalog as well. So I'm going to do a search for research methods. I'm going to leave this tab on all content so we can kind of see all of it at once. So while it's thinking about my results here. So how do I know if it is an electronic resource or a print resource? So this first one says view ebook. There's this black button underneath the picture of the cover. So that's how I'm going to know it's an ebook. I can click on that button that says view ebook, and that's going to take me in a new tab to where this book is. So we have different ebook platforms, but they're all going to look pretty similar and have the same sort of functions. Here we have a description so we can see what the book is about. We can see who wrote it and when it was published. We can also see the table of contents, and I can kind of look through those. And then I also have the full text PDF where I can read it all online. I can also look at print books. So looking here over on the left where it says resource types, I want to see just print books for a second. So these are books that are up on the second and third floors of the library. I'm going to look at the second one. So the 3 pieces of information I need to locate this book is this availability. So this one has a green checkbox and says it's available. Some that are checked out would have checked out or unavailable. If they are very old, very rare books that are in our special collections and archives, it may say LibUse only, and that just means you can't check them out and take them home with you, but you can use them inside the library. The next bit I want to take a look at is the collection. So we have different locations. This one's in our general collection. We also have special collections and archives, DVDs, young adult, graphic novels. So knowing which collection it's in is helpful, and then this call number is underneath there that lets us know where it's located on the shelf. You're allowed to go up there and touch the books. They're not behind lock and key, but if you need help finding a specific book, you can jot down that call number and the folks at the library can help you find that physical book. I'm going to go back to my library page. And then we'll take a look at these kind of 3 columns here where we have research services and textbook services. So let's take a look at research guides. So these are guides that we have put together to kind of help you get started with research on your own. And we have ones for just about every subject, which, so whatever class you're in, you can take a look here and kind of see those resources that are available to you. We have more general ones too, so library tools and tips, citation styles, research. You can also see this Meet the Library staff, so you can see our faces, and this like new book carousel that lets you see the new books that we just got into the library. So I'm going to take a look at this social work research guide. This is going to show me resources that are specific to social work. This welcome page is going to look similar across all of the guides, where we have our chat box over on the left. It just looks a little bit different. We have these frequently asked questions about the library that you can click on and it kind of pops open the answer. So what are library hours? How do I get access off campus? And then our Facebook page we put here to let you know if we're doing any sort of fun events in the library or if we're going to be closed for inclement weather or something like that. Then we have these tabs at the top of the guide that let us navigate through it. So clicking on Find Sources, this is going to show us databases that are specific to this subject, in this case social work. And I've also pulled out a few journals within that field as well, so you can search individual journals. You can also take a look, if you hover over that Find Sources tab, you'll see a drop down that says Internet Resources. Clicking on that will bring you a list of websites that are not brought to you by UPike Library. These are just websites we thought would be handy to have kind of curated all in the same place. So different organizations, different associations, and other resources. We also have made some pretty big guesses about the citation style that you'll be using within these different subjects. So we have the APA, this links out to our APA citation style guide. Always ask your professor if you're not sure what citation style that you're going to be using. But APA and MLA will both have, like, how do we do those in-text citations within the body of our paper? How do we do those reference lists or works cited list entries at the end? And what should my paper look like in terms of formatting? Like, where does my name go? And have links to sample papers so you can see what a finished paper looks like and model yours after that. There are other citation styles here available for you to look at as well. That is our research guides. I'm going to go back to Library Home. I have another video on how to find the right database for you and searching specific databases. The last thing that I'll show you is a service called Interlibrary Loan, or ILL. I'll go ahead and click on it. So you can request books and articles from other libraries that UPike doesn't have access to. So maybe you're searching in Google Scholar and you find an article that says that you have to pay $39.95 to read the rest of the article. You don't have to do that. You don't have to pay that money. We can request that for you for free through Interlibrary Loan. There is a form where you can fill out information about yourself so we know who to send it to, and then the item that you're looking for. Sometimes finding this information can be difficult. That is when you can contact Penny Pace directly, and she'll be very happy to help you find that item. So if it's a physical book, that has to be shipped to the library, and that can take however long the mail takes. If it's a journal article, that can be like a scanned PDF that's then sent to your email, and so that can take a day or two. So we have to take into account the extra time that Interlibrary Loan takes in the assignment due dates that we have. So those are all the big pieces on how to navigate the library website. Take a look at some of the other videos on how to get started with research and plagiarism. And thank you for watching.